the name of God. This video is an introduction to optical mapping technology. Optical mapping system is an advanced technique for electrophysiology research and development in pharmacology field and some basic science. Who we are? I am Salar Basiri, CEO and founder of Ideal and Smart Solution Company Limited. This project is done by financial support from Gulistan Medical Science University and the scientific support from Professor Wahid Khouri from Gulistan Chemia Green Chemistry Company and academic staff of Gulistan Medical Science University. What is optical mapping? Optical mapping is an advanced technique to visualize and measure voltage or ion concentration in tissues, whole heart, or engineered tissue, contactless, and the output of technology is a map of activation, delay, or conduction velocity, or any sort of data needed. In optical mapping, voltage or ion sensitive dye is loaded into tissue or cell first, then dye is excited by proper light, and these fluorescent dyes vary their emission based on voltage, ion concentration change, or some sort of dye can vary their emission based on, for example, ATP. And then these variations are detected by a camera, and the frames or video grabbed by camera. Then an advanced software analyze and process data, then extract useful curves and data from raw image. As I said, in optical mapping, some fluorescent dyes are used. Two common dyes are Fra2AM for calcium concentration and RH237 for membrane voltage measurement and visualization. In selecting dyes, some criteria must be we must pay attention to some criteria. One of them is phototoxicity, and especially dye loading protocols are important. These dyes have excitation, emission, wavelengths. For example, in this table, we can see wavelengths for excitation and proper emission for dye for ONEPs. After loading dyes into tissue, dyes must be excited. This excitation is done by light source. Various light sources are used. One of a common and flexible light source are LEDs or light emitting diodes. In this project, we develop a a smart LED driver, and it have this system have uh, four canals. Each canal has uh, external triggers and programmable uh, by computer or keypad, and can support LED modules up to uh, 45 volt and 1000 milliampere. After loading dye into uh, tissue, as I said, dyes vary its emission based on voltage or, for example, calcium concentration. Uh, uh, Actually, intracellular calcium concentration uh, varies um, emission of, for example, 402. In this slide, we can illustrate this change in emission intensity based on voltage change, and a common curve is represented. Uh, some One of the heart of optical mapping system is a camera. A typical camera used for these systems are uh, advanced system with high rate frame rate and typical resolution, and one of the most important criteria is quantum efficiency. In this project, we use a commercial camera uh, to develop our system and validate data. This camera is a very cheap and priceless camera, and it's actually a video grabber rather than a frame grabber. After excitation, camera collects emission lights from tissue, and these advanced software process each pixel or each superpixel, and then extract data from them. Here we can see a curve for we can see two curves for 2 points, and we can see conduction delay of two curves. Optical mapping procedure is illustrated here. First, we prepare animal. Second, prepare surgery tools, and then anesthesia materials must be injected into here for rabbit into their ear. Uh, then prepare ventriculator and open animal chest. Remove animal whole heart, and then place heart in paraffin bed to remove ventricle. Then place tissue in chamber and prepare and connect data acquisition probes. Actually, we use data acquisition probes to validate our measurement by image processing and optical mapping. Then prepare data acquisition hardware and software, and then we start to prepare optical mapping setup. Camera and light source must be placed in proper position to excite dye, and the camera collects emission. Light and camera must be adjusted, then prepare and load dye into perfusion system, and mechanical data must be measured or and simultaneously these data grabbed by camera to validate our mechanical optical mapping. And here intracellular or membrane voltage frames are captured, and then as I said, the process and the image processing program can extract the desired signals from raw data. Thank you.